so I'm just coming in with another quick collective energy update for this next week last week in April, coming into May. So this will be for the 27th until the 2nd of May. So let's see what's coming up in the energies. So right now in natural time, the actual position of the sun in the sky in the constellation is in Aries. But we also have the 12-month zodiac and the 3D, we are in Taurus. So we've kind of got an energy of like two opposites. So the fire and the earth energy coming out. So that was kind of like in our last reading with like the Ace of Pentacles. It was like something new, but also it was like a very grounded reading as well. But we've had a lot going on with the sun and the skies, lots of solar flares, lots of as above, so below. So Mother Earth kind of like waking up, lots of activity going on within the nature and the natural world. So let's see what's coming up for this next week. Archetypal energy is, so we got the Nine of Swords coming up here. So the Nine of Swords is kind of like, we might be having some, it looks like here, headaches, but also too, a lot of stuff that's going on within the mind. Swords represent the mind. They're that air influence. So it looks like there might be some stuff that's keeping us up at night. Maybe we're overthinking about stuff, maybe having some fears, things coming out in dreams as well. I feel like here, and now when you remember your dream, they say it's a message. So if there is something that keeps popping up, maybe that's scaring you, or it's a nightmare that keeps reoccurring, it's a message for you that there's something deeper, that it's the subconscious kind of communicating with us there. So with this one here, it looks like we might be having some like thoughts that are keeping us up at night, some things that are in the mind that are kind of weighing very heavy on us and causing maybe some distress. But with the 9 coming out here, the 9 is like there's a completion. I feel like in this, maybe there's some sort of cycle as well. I'm getting with this 9, maybe there's some sort of cycle of overthinking or of limiting thoughts, doubts, fear that's coming up. But I feel like here there is going to be some sort of completion within that energy. So let's see what else we got here. I'm going to pull a guide, see what's coming out. Who is coming out for this week to work with us? We got a lot of swords here, so it's giving me like Archangel Michael, kind of like warrior energy. Let's see, and it's got the very blue kind of covers there. So we got Ascended Master Jesus Christ and Rose Sophia, Meaningful Sacrifice. This one comes out quite a bit in our collective as well. So I joyfully release what has been, so I am open to what needs to be. My soul knows how to receive, so I can give, and give so I can receive. I am a surrendered channel for grace. In my faithfulness to a higher plan, I attract unlimited healing, assistance, light, and beauty into my heart. This gives me the confidence to let go. I honor and am expanded and nourished by the devotion within my soul. So we've got the Ascended Masters coming out. So there's some sort of lesson, wisdom, teaching that looks like there's coming out this week. And maybe it's to do with the mind and limiting beliefs or anxiety, overthinking. But we have like this meaningful sacrifice. So it's like, I feel like here there's a letting go. Like I was saying, there's like some sort of completion. And with the swords, it was like Archangel Michael, like cutting cords. I feel like there's some sort of letting go so that we can release that energy and bring in new, fresh energy. And this could be within the mind, within the body as well. And then we've got Jesus Christ coming out. So when I think of Jesus Christ, we're thinking of like Christ consciousness. So we're thinking of those lessons that Jesus taught. Compassion, love, grace, beauty, forgiveness. So I feel like here there is like some sort of lessons within that. So maybe it's forgiveness of self. Maybe there's something in the mind where you're replaying some sort of situations, or as well as having compassion with ourselves whenever we are trying to improve and cut things out of our lives here. So let's see what else. And it's a surrender channel for grace. Yeah, so like I was saying with that Jesus Christ, we're like that grace. Surrendering, right? Letting go. Rose Sophia, connected to the heart. Let's see. Soul lesson that's coming up here. Purpose. Says here, I know what I am here to do. So that's in the mind, right? I know. That's the crown chakra and the third eye kind of thing. Like, I know. So this is what I'm getting here with this. But it's like, I feel like here, there might be like a lot of things too that we're thinking about, especially too, I feel like if you're on your spiritual path or you're starting to awaken, is like, what am I really here to do? And sometimes that can like give us a little bit of overthinking and like anxiety about the future, about what our next step is, our path, what our really purpose is here. But this is also giving me kind of too like dark night. There might be some people that are going through like a dark night of the soul as well, where they're like awakening to, and they're starting to awaken, but also too, they're starting to question, what is my purpose? Is there more to life than this? This is like our when we start awakening, right? And I know I've talked a lot about on my channel about how the earth is waking up, how the earth is remembering, and we are also starting to remember. We are the earth is us. So as the earth remembers, we remember. As we remember, the earth remembers. And there has been this like influx, I feel like, of just in the last like week or two, was like this influx of remembrance. So I feel like people are like, now that it has kind of penetrated the waters, I feel like now, and I've been talking about that on my page, I feel like now there's going to be like kind of some sort of like mass awakening for people, which might cause like a little bit of confusion, because when we're starting to awaken, we're starting to like question things. The illusions will start to make themselves known and appear to us. So there might be something where it's like, I feel like some illusions are going to be coming to the surface. And that might make us start questioning some things, whether this be like in the news or just like in our personal lives. It looks like here there is like some sort of awakening, because we have this energy of like sacrifice too. Sacrificing my old self, joyfully releasing that, so that I can step into my purpose, so that I can be open to what needs to be. So, and I like this here. This like kind of gives me the energy of like almost like a wheel on a ship. It's like navigation and navigating, I feel like here too. Navigating like the mind as well, like maybe the maze in the mind. Beliefs that we have, maybe people's beliefs are being shattered as well. What they believed before, maybe they don't no longer believe it. They don't know what to believe as well. I see that quite a bit. I'm going to see what else is coming out here. Whoops. So we got Moonlight, and actually I was thinking about this one. I was like, I feel like we're going to get this one. It says travel, romance, potential. So I feel like here, like things are going to be illuminated. This is giving me like with this full moon, this moonlight, but also the full moon is like release. So I feel like here we've got like some releasing to do. Like it's saying here, I joyfully release. So there might be something with this full moon where you're being asked to release as well. But I feel like something is going to be illuminated here within the mind. Maybe it has to do too with knowing what your purpose is here. So, and we've got this very like calming energy. So it's like this very blue. It's giving me like the third eye as well, like very calm. And I feel like here we're being asked to like kind of calm the mind, so that we can receive the information that comes with clarity when we're grounded, right? So we got this energy of the water as well coming out here, like we just talked about. But yeah, very like kind of blue cards here. And then we've got number 36 in there, so number 9. Like I was saying, these are kind of like very connected. So I feel like here there's going to be something illuminated in the mind. You might be traveling as well, but like too is saying potential. That's our purpose, right? What is our purpose? How our highest potential here? So it looks like here there is like this energy of what am I here to do type of thing. And getting and receiving that answer and living to that highest potential with that. And also romance, it looks like here. So might be open, if that's something that you're looking for, be open to romance here. So there is some sort of, like I was saying, some sort of chapter, some sort of completion where you're fulfilling you're fulfilling some sort of part on your purpose, which is like opening up potentials as well. Maybe there's a potential for travel, potential for romance here, but it looks like we're bringing in like healing, light, and beauty into the heart here. So let's see what's going on with the energies, more with the energies here. So we got the Holy Grail. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be like a week of kind of almost like a maybe shadow work, some shadow work in here. We've got like the releasing, letting go. We've got the Nine of Swords, which is like disempowering thoughts in the mind that are replaying, anxiety, but also too, we've got this inner discovery. It's saying finding sacredness. You are what you seek. So we got this grail. There's like this cup is overflowing. We got a lot of water in here too, like some air and some water in here. So we've got this Vesica Piscis energy, which is like the two overlapping. It's almost like there's like a 0 point within this too, within where they overlap. This is kind of like the 0 point here. But it looks like, you know, it's like, this is like a bridge almost. It's giving me a bridge to like heaven and earth type of thing, the sky and the earth, and this very golden energy coming out here. So I feel like there's going to be like an inner knowledge that comes out, and it's going to help, like it's like kind of like overflowing, I feel like, this knowledge. And it's going to like fill you up. We're getting like this gold, so it's giving me like empowerment. It's giving me like peace, divinity type of thing. Abundance as well. There's like an abundance of like knowledge and wealth, I feel like, by going within. So that's why I was like saying like shadow work here with that. So let me see what else is coming out. I'm going to pull an animal card, see what's coming out for this week. So we got the polar bear mystic. And it says, know that challenges make you stronger. Yeah, so there might be something that's like challenging us in the mind, something like that. Have faith when you face adversity. So having faith, so that really gives me like the Jesus Christ is like faith, right? And it's not that you have to, it's not that like it has to be Jesus Christ, but whoever, you know, is your guide or your you know, your practice, whoever that could be, that it doesn't even have to be anyone at all as well, but it's like having faith in like a higher power, that you will succeed over your challenges. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. So yeah, dreams, like I was saying, there's something with that. I feel like here there might be some messages you're getting in your dreams. But also to take time to rest. We've got this bed here. So I feel like here, and this is kind of getting with the theme of like, I feel like for the last like week or two, there's been like a lot of energy been throwing at us. Like we've got the solar flares and we've got the earth, the Schumann resonance. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff energetically that's happening around us. So I feel like here we're being asked to maybe take rest a little bit, maybe, and I feel like when we can rest is when we're going to find, you know, that, that treasures within as well. The Grail is giving me like the mind as well with this. And I feel like, yeah, there's going to be some insight on like if you're wondering about what your purpose is, or maybe even if you're not wondering what your purpose is, maybe you'll have some new direction. This is giving you directions in that. So embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. So it looks like too, there are people that are like waking up. This is what I'm really getting with this card. People that are waking up. You're being asked to like embrace your gifts, embrace your abilities. And I feel like here we're going to get some insight on what those are this week. If we can like clear some stuff out of the mind here, and that could be anything like I was saying, like limiting thoughts about ourselves, or it could be some overthinking about situations, people, things like that. I feel like we're going to get some clarity here. So I get with this card, we've got the polar bear, so we've got the white. It's giving me that like innocence, that divinity, but also too, it says you carry the shaman within, and the shaman is like that connection with the earth, right? And also too, that healer energy it's giving me. So that might be one of your abilities as well, is maybe there is some sort of healer aspect to you. Because like, yeah, we got the polar bear coming out and it's saying here it's a mystic. You have like, there's like this mystical energy that's around right now. We're being asked to maybe like connect to the earth. Maybe do a little bit of like stillness. Like this is giving me like calm stillness. And I feel like you're going to find that you're going to know, not that you're going to like find, but you're going to know what you're here to do. With that. So yeah, we got ancestors coming out too with this card. So I feel like here there's some ancestor support in this as well. Maybe it's something too from your family line with that. So we'll have to see and take that as that resonates here. But let's see what else is coming out. And I like on that one, there's like we've kind of got like this circle. I like that we've kind of got like this this hoop. I feel like here this is like kind of a hoop. It's like the circle with a line in the middle. And then we've kind of got like the circles on this card. Kind of with there's kind of like a separation here. And I feel like here there's like a combination, a joining of together here. Definitely a connection to like the earth and the stars here, or like a coming together as well of both energies. So let's see what else comes out here. Yeah, duality. So it says test, confront, negotiation. Number 48. So yeah, we got this belief in like duality, right? Right and wrong, good and bad. But I feel like here a lot of this timeline, or at least like this natural time, is about taking like the two opposite energies, because it's the same energy, it's just the different ends of the spectrum, and putting that together to create. And that's like this is giving me this Vesica Piscis energy, taking the two energies and combining them together to create something new here. So we've got on this card, so there might be some sort of tests, maybe some sort of challenges that are coming up this week. It looks like it with the Nine of Swords, maybe some sort of struggle, internal struggle, maybe an external struggle of some sort. But it looks like here we're being asked to like confront our fears maybe, or confront some sort of the situation here with this. And I feel like here it's like, I like that fear. It's almost giving me like that fear and love energy. And like transmuting that and then transcending, making like a new energy with that. So we got number 48. Number 3 with that. Yeah, there's some learnings and teachings and duality coming out here. And I feel like there's an ascended master, like we've got ascended master Jesus. So I feel like here there's some sort of connection to this, to duality and Jesus Christ here. There's some sort of lesson within that. And that's what I feel like, it's the love, balancing like the love and the fear. Just realizing that they're the same energy, they're just on opposite ends of the spectrum. And then we can kind of polarize those to create this new like energy of like empowerment, love, maybe bliss charged love or something like that here. We've got the dragon energy. So I feel like this is like a very ancient, you know, this duality is like kind of like very ancient energy that's maybe like ingrained in us. Because we've got like the red and the white. with this fire and ice. That's what it is. Yeah, fire and ice with this. And I like here too, because we've got like the eagle. We've got like a little eagle on this side. I don't know if you can see that. And then we've got like a snake on that side. So I feel like here it's like that, almost like the earth and the sky. It's giving that like heaven and earth, or I mean, yeah, heaven and earth energy here. And kind of us like living in the middle of that. Let's see what else comes out. Lemuria cards. Lemuria has been huge for me. So we've got Earth. Number 14, nature, nurture nature. So yeah, it looks like here we're being asked to like maybe ground, do some meditation. It looks like here, connecting to Mother Earth. Like I was saying, this kind of like almost like this stillness, like it's saying here finding sacredness on there. But I feel like here there is like some sort of grounding. We've got grounding here, and I feel like here this is gonna like help us kind of flourish. We've got like these rainbow rays coming out here, which give me like Ascended Master, lots of rainbow on this card. But also too, it's like Mother Earth is like, she's that mother, right? That motherly energy. And I feel like we're being asked to like nurture ourselves, and that's going to help nurture the earth, because like I was saying, the earth is us, we are the earth, and vice versa. I feel like nurturing ourselves is going to help nourish and Mother Nature here in the world. And also too, if you're doing the opposite, maybe nurturing Mother Nature, going outside, maybe there's some garbage you can clean up on your walk, or you know, just going out and honoring, maybe, you know, sitting under a tree and just like honoring nature, saying thanks, giving praise to you know, the elemental spirits, things like that. That's also going to nurture us as well. So we have that energy twofold here, but we got a lot of like blooming and stuff coming out here, and we're like coming into spring here now. So I feel like here there's going to be like there's like a crown chakra I'm getting with this lotus energy opening up. I feel like there's going to be some sort of crown opening up here. And I feel like maybe that's why we're being asked and called to like the grounding aspect of it. Anchoring in maybe like some knowledge or some sort of like maybe consciousness as well here. Let's see. Yeah, we got the portal. We got a lot of, yeah, that's what I was getting like with this hoop. There's like this circle energy. I got in these cards, there's like circles in all of these cards, which is pretty cool. See, we've got like the circle here on this one, and then we've got the circle here on this one. We've got the moon on this one, circle. We've got the circles on this one. We've got the circle in the middle of this one. And we got the circle on this one. So there's definitely some sort of, yeah, like we definitely have some sort of portal. So it says new beginning, event horizon, and openings. So it looks like, yeah, and we've got this crown, this lotus kind of right here, this lotus flower. We've got a lot of those in here. So I feel like here there is going to be some sort of opening or some sort of portal that opens. And I feel like here it's going to give you some insight into your gifts, because we have new beginnings here and openings. And I feel like it's going to open up our crown chakra as well. It's like opening up maybe like dimensional portals. And I just did, and this is really reminding me of the reading that I just did. It was a pick a card, and it was card number 3. Like some people that are anchoring the energy, activating, and it was like a throat portal came out with that. Or they were opening up portals. It was something like they were a portal opener. And we've got a transformation on this card. So there is some sort of butterfly energy on this card as well. But it looks like there is a portal that's opening. Huh, interesting. Let's see if we can get anything more. Okay, so I'm gonna pull. There's like a portal within the earth I'm getting here. And then we got number 37 with that card. So we have 10. So that's like, yeah, that's like a number 1 energy, 10 an ending, but a new beginning. Like I was saying, I feel like there's some sort of completion going on here. There's a transformation happening within the earth as well. Huh. And I was talking about that not too long ago on my page about, I feel like the Schumann resonance, I feel like we're going into like this second harmonic universe, which the baseline frequency vibrates, I think it's at 14 hertz or something like that. Right now we're at 7, which is technically kind of, they say impossible, but I feel like here in like the spiritual aspects of it, like there is this new energy that is like locked into place. And I talk about that more on my Facebook. So we got 4444 triumph. So it looks like, yeah, there is a completion. Like I feel like we're gonna have some triumph over our thoughts, over some of the things that may be giving us anxiety, worries, things like that, keeping us up at night. Because then I feel like we're going to know what we're here to do. We're going to be giving up, kind of, it's almost like giving up like an old way of thinking, or giving up, maybe even giving up kind of like an old life for this like new beginning, an event horizon. So yeah, that's like a horizon, what I was getting with like this line through the middle here. So I feel like here, there is some sort of like completion within the mind here. There's something going on, but we're going to be triumphant. This is the diamond light body here. So we're lighting up and shining. So I feel like our diamond light body is powering up here. We've got this like a lot of stuff in the mind happening here. A lot of stuff in the mind with that purple. So I feel like we are going to triumph over that. So let me just pull, what's the energy coming from? These are my past life cards, but I like to just pull to see where the energy is, like kind of where this is coming from. Wouldn't be surprised if it was like warrior spirit or something like that, but. So we got overworked. Out of balance, it's saying here. So it looks like here we're bringing our mind back into balance. Yeah, it's really giving me with this this Holy Grail, balancing the energies, letting go. And then we have here, my soul knows how to receive so I can give, and give so I can receive. So that's that, you know, we have that balance there coming out, giving me the sky and the earth, the balance between that, as above, so below. But it looks like here there might be an energy of like being overworked, and this is maybe what is it, this might be something in the mind as well, where we need a rest. It's looking like there's some sort of rest that we need this week. Number 13, so number 4, that's going to give us some stability. Maybe taking that rest, taking that time out, whether that be, you know, a physical rest, or maybe it's just something where you need to go and like kind of clear your mind and ground that energy. So, okay, what can we do? What can we do? Yeah, because we got like tests, we got like, it's almost like there's like this kind of like a little bit of this disruptive energy. And we're being called to like go within. Maybe in the outside world, there's going to be some sort of disruptive energy. What can we do? All right, so we had this one fly out here. And it says, let go of what could have been. Grief often hides in the story of what didn't happen. Release the almost and return to the now. Yeah, so like this is like kind of the Nine of Swords card, the Nine of Swords. It's like replaying like situations in our head. Things maybe we could have done differently. Maybe regrets that we have about the past. Maybe even like overthinking and fear about the future. But yeah, it's like let go of what could have been. So it looks like here we're purging, we're trying to purge some of maybe the grief too. Like we've got this grief, like there's this grief on this card, you know, with the hands and the head. We're like purging, feel like letting go of some of this grief, some of the heaviness that we're carrying within our mind and our body here. Being asked to kind of go within, rest if we need to. We need to renew our strength here. Yeah, because we're overworked. Like I was saying, there's so much like energy coming from all kind of different directions that I feel like it's kind of overworking our system here. So there might be a need to maybe take a little bit of a break. Give to yourself. Yeah, I know how to receive what you need to receive. So receive rest, receive, you know, what your body's telling you so that I can give, so that we can give to others without like energy overload type of thing. So it looks like here we release the almost and return to the now. So we're being asked to like, yeah, the stillness, the practice, like the I am presence here. And we've got like this, and she's kind of holding like this. It looks like almost like a teddy bear of some kind. I'm trying to see what that is because it's giving me a teddy bear, but it's also giving me like hair down here. Like she's hugging a teddy bear, but like imagining that it is someone maybe that she's lost. Or something that she's lost. We've got like some tears coming out here. And then he's got like some sweat. So I feel like here releasing through water might be big this week. And we've got water, yeah, coming out here. Lots of water overflow. But it looks like here we're being asked to let go of maybe, yeah, what could have been, what we keep like replaying in our heads. And return to the present moment where all answers reside. So I hope that helps with the energy. Let's see here. I'm going to pull one more. And I hope these weekly energy updates are helping you. I know that they help me. So you got to pay attention. Says here, look out for signs from the divine, acknowledge red flags. So yeah, it looks like we're being asked to like pay attention, to open up our awareness, pay attention to what messages we're receiving, and we can best do that when we are in the present moment. Because when we're thinking about the past, thinking about the future, we're going to miss the messages because we're so much like in our head over them that we're going to probably miss the messages that are coming out. So acknowledge red flags. So it looks like here there might be, maybe there's some situations too, because we've got these tests and confronting our fears. So yeah, acknowledging some red flags, it looks like this week as well. But we got here, and like we've got this, almost looks like this Bible. Yeah, we've got like this Bible on here. So it's giving me like, yeah, the Jesus Christ energy with that. So looking out for signs from the divine, from source, from your guides. With that. So I hope that, hope this reading helped, and thanks for watching.